Hello, good morning to everyone. Today we will start our new chapters, circles. I hope you already finished the 8th chapter also, but 9th chapter is not in our syllabus. Okay, from this year the 9th chapter is not in our syllabus. So today we are going to start new chapter is circles. Everyone is familiar with circles. What is circles? Yes. In day to day life, we always meet to the many types of circles. Yes. 5 rupees coin, 1 rupees coins. These are also circles. Yes. Bangles, wheels of the vehicle. Yes. These are also circles. Our watch is also in a circle. This is also a circle. But there are the different types of, many examples of the circles. Okay. But today now we discuss what is the main definition of circle. What is a circle? Okay. So now suppose everyone know what is circle. It is a circle. Everyone know. But if anyone asks you what is a circle, so circle tell me. Look at here. Suppose if I make like this one, circle is dot. Yes. So circle is made by infinite point. So circle is a, and everyone know it is a center of circle. It is a center of circle, and we know that it means circle is a collection of all points. Because line segment, these are like a line. They are not line because they are curve. But suppose very small portion if you will take, so they are point or not, small point. And we know, so there are how many points? Infinite. So what is circle? Circle is collection of all these points. Yes. So what is circle? So write the circle is a collection of all points. Collection of all point. How many? Infinite point. All points in a plane. What is meaning of plane? Plane means where we are drawing this graph. It is called plane. Board is our 2 dimension. It is a plane. It is a plane. The circle is a collection of all points in a plane, and we know. Everyone know every point in a collection, all points have a fixed distance from a, everyone know it is a center from a fixed point. It is a fixed point or not? It is not rotating. It is fixed point. Every point now, this point is also, every point you can take, all points have the fixed distance. Everyone know this one equal to this one equal to, because in a circle radius everyone know is all radius are equal. So it means every point has a fixed distance. Some fixed distance may be 5 cm, 7 cm, which are all points which are at a fixed point, which are at a fixed distance, which are at a fixed distance from a and this fixed distance from where? From a fixed point. What is it? It is a from a fixed point. What is a fixed point? And everyone know this fixed point is called center, and fixed distance, this one, what he called? Radius. Everyone know? Do you understand? So it is the circle. So you can write it is a circle. The circle is a collection of all points. Everyone know it is a collection of all points, like this one. Collection of all points. All points which are, every point is at a fixed distance. It is a fixed distance. Some distance from a fixed point. And so it means which one is fixed point? It is a fixed point. So you can write. So you can write fixed point fixed point is called radius. Is called a center. Is called center of a circle. So it is center, everyone. No? Center. Understand? And same as it is. Fixed distance. Yes. Fixed distance, what we called? From here to here, here to here, what we called? These are all radius. Tell me, right? And fixed distance is called radius of circle. Do you understand it? Everyone know what is circle, but you don't know what is its definition. Now I already explained what is a circle. So circle is a collection of all points. Collection of all points in which all points are from a fixed distance from a fixed point. Fixed distance is called radius and fixed point is called center. Understand it? So it is this one. And a small PPT also I will send you. Okay? And it is very beautiful PPT and you can understand from the PPT also what is circle, what is radius, what is center. Understand it? So now tell me, it is a circle. Okay? Now I am making here, it is a circle. And you know this board is a plane. So tell me, circle divide the plane in how many parts? In how many parts? Yes. In how many parts? There are 3 parts. Because why? Because one part is inside the circle. It is called interior part. And outside the circle it is called exterior. And one part is boundary of circle. It is circle. It is a circle. So you can write a circle divide the plane into 3 parts. So you can write a circle divide the plane into 3 parts. And what are the name of these parts? To make this diagram here and this one. Interior, exterior and a circle. Yes, देखो, one is interior, all point, this one inside the circle, one is outside the circle, exterior, and one is all the points on the circumference of the circle. So this one, so it is third is circle. Understand it? So this one. So a circle divide the plane into how many parts? Exterior, interior, and a circle in 3 parts. Understand? It is very important, okay? If you understand what is circle, how many parts divide, what is chord, what is arc, what is segment, what is sector, then chapter is very easy, okay? So first matter. So now we learn the circle divide the parts in 3 parts and a circle is a collection of all points in a plane. So now what is chord? Now, what is chord of circle? Yes. So look at, it is a circle. I am making it. It is small figure. I am making it some big figure. So you can write. It is. We know it is center. So write any line. This one is chord. This one is chord. This one is chord. All are chord. So what is definition of chord? So chord is a line segment. Yes. Yes. Chord. It is a line or not? Yes. A chord is a line segment and whose end point of this chord where is lies? On a circle. So right. Chord is a line segment. What is it? Chord is a line, like a line segment. But we have to write what type of line segment? Whose end point of chord where is? On a circle. Whose end points whose end points are lies on circle. Lies on circle. So AB is chord. AB is the chord of circle. Yes. Now if I am asked you how many chord in a circle, it is also chord. Yes. 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 This one is also chord. It is also chord. No, because chord is whose end point are lies on circle. So it is not chord. Okay. But if this one is chord, this one is chord, this one is chord. How many chords? So it means a circle has infinite chord. So right, a circle has infinite. Infinite means countless. We cannot count. Infinite chord. Infinite chord. Yes, tell me. It is a circle. Everyone know, and it is a center of the circle. And tell me, if a line is passed through the center, what will we call it? It is diameter of circle. Everyone know, from the 6th class we all learned this one. A line which is passed through the center is called a diameter. But can you say that it is chord also? It is chord also or not? Yes, it is chord also. Why? Because chord is a line segment. It is also a line segment whose end point lie on circle. End point is also on a circle. Understand? You can write diameter of circle is also a chord. Is also a chord. And everyone know, in a circle infinite chord. This one is also 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 chord. And this one is also chord. So tell me, which one is the longest chord? We observe a line which is passed through the center is the longest chord. So it means diameter is always the longest chord of any circle. So you can write diameter is the longest. Always remember, sometimes this question will come. What is the name of the longest chord of a circle? What is? It is diameter. So right, diameter is the longest chord of the circle. So it is. Remember this one. So it is the chord. So very simple. Chord is a line segment whose end point lies in a circle. So in a circle, how many chord? Infinite chord. And which one is the longest chord? Diameter is the longest chord. And diameter is also a chord. Understand? And tell me, diameter is always 2 times double of the radius. Everyone know? It is radius. So because it is also radius, it is also radius. It means diameter always twice of radius. Diameter is always twice of radius. I know everyone know, because from the 6th class we know diameter is d equal to 2r, because it is r radius, it is also r. So it means d equal to r plus r. So diameter is always 2r, 2 times of radius, 2 times of radius. Understand it? Now, same as it is, how many diameter in a circle? Diameter. Diameter is also infinite, because diameter is a line which is passed through center. So it is also diameter, it is also diameter, it is also diameter. It is also diameter, it is also diameter. So how many diameter in a circle? Infinite, and infinite chord also. Okay? So now, so chord, I hope you understand. I will send a PPT also, okay? You can note down from PPT also, from here also. It is very simple. But you should clear what is chord, what is circle, what is center, what is radius. Now, next part is what is arc? Arc. A-R-C, arc. We know. It is a circle. And tell me, if any point is there, A, one point is there, B. So tell me, A to B, there is the two portion, A to B. One is this one, bigger one, A, and it is B, and one is smaller from downside. This one, it is A, and it is B. So it is called a arc. So what is arc? Arc is a portion of circle. It is portion of circle or not? Yes, it is a part of circle also, you can say that. So what is arc? Arc is a portion of a circle. So write a piece of circle. A piece or a part. A piece of circle. A piece of circle. And a piece of circle between 2 points. Between between 2 points. And where is these 2 points? These 2 points lies on a circle. Is called an arc. What is called? Arc. Okay, AB is arc. So though there is a two arc. One is major arc. It is major arc. Major arc means bigger one. Major arc, it is minor arc. Minor arc. Okay. So write denoted by. Arc is denoted by like this one. It is AB. So AB arc is denoted by like this one. AB. It is denoted by like this one. AB. It means what is the symbol? What is meaning? It's mean AB. If any question it is like this one, it means AB is a arc. Understand? So right. Two types of arc. First is major arc. Same as it is minor arc. Okay. Otherwise, one is major arc, one is minor arc. Understand? So major arc AB, minor arc AB. So there are two arcs. Understand? So it is very important. Okay. And tell me, same as it is. What is semicircle? Now we will learn what is semicircle. Do you know what is semicircle? Note down it. Note down it. Semicircle, circumference. What are these? Okay. So now semicircle mean half circle. Everyone know what is semicircle? Yes. Suppose if it is given semicircle, note down it. Semicircle. Okay. Semicircle. It is okay. Now semicircle. Now suppose here A and B points are on the diameter. Suppose it is not given here A and this. So it is. Suppose it is a diameter. Everyone know it is diameter. Diameter is always passed through center A B. If if two points are lies on diameter. If two points are on ends of the diameter. Now we observe, we divide the circle in two equal parts. So each of these part is called semicircle. In semicircle, it means in semicircle both of major arc and minor arc both are same length. So no one is major, no one is minor. AB and AB both are equal in semicircle. Understand? You write when you can write when A and B. You can write when A and B are ends of a diameter. If they are ends of a diameter, A and B end of a diameter, then both of arcs are equal. Then both arcs are equal. Make this figure for the semicircle. And both of the arcs are equal, and each is called semicircle. What is called? It means in semicircle major arc and minor arc both are same. If points are on the diameter, so it means it is one. So AB one, this one arc and one is this, and both are equal. If it's mean in a circle two arcs are equal length, so it means it is called what is called semicircle. Now circumference. Everyone know what is circumference. Circumference is like a parameter. What is the total length of what is circumference? So it means circumference means what is the total length of outer boundary. It is called circumference. So circumference, they are not important. Importance are what is arc. Okay, what is arc, what is chord. Okay, so these are to write the length of complete, yes, total length of complete circle, outer boundary. The length of complete circle is called circumference. Understand? It's called circumference. So we already wasted. So it means total length of this one. So now two more parts is remain. Which one? We'll try to do fast. Now segment. What is segment? Very important it is. What is segment? So write segment is the region between an arc and the segment is the region between a chord and arc. So you write like this one. It is a circle. So region between, it is a chord. So region, so this one region. So this region or one is this one region. So it is major segment. So here is also segment and it is minor segment. So you can write easily. Region between, so minus the region between chord and arc of the circle. Understand? So write the region between a chord and between a chord, this one also segment. The region between chord and arc. This is arc or not? Yes. The region between a chord and arc on either side. On any side you can take. Either you can take this one. If you will take this one arc, so it means major segment. It is called. If you will take this one small, so it is minor segment. Understand it? And either of its chord. So it is. So right, two types of segment. First is major segment, second is minor segment. Okay, so this one, region between a chord and either of arcs. Any arc you can take. If you take this arc, major segment, and this same as it is sector. Very important. Sector, segment and chord are very important. Okay, so now it is. So what is? Suppose it is radius, so it is, and it is also radius. So here is also two sector. One is major sector and one is minor sector. So what is major sector and minor? Region between two radius and arc is called a sector. So you can write the region between, from the figure you can the region between an arc, yes, any arc, either of arc, either this one arc or major arc, anyone. The region between an arc and radii. Radii mean because here how many radius? Two radius. So plural form of radius is radii. Okay. So the region between an arc and the two radii and two radii, okay, is called sector. And always remember, these two radius are ending this one join. Okay, so region between the arc and two radius. So always remember, there are the most important: chord, segment and sector. They are most important. So what is chord? Chord is a line segment which is whose end point lie on circle. Now segment what is? Segment is the region between chord and arc. Okay, and sector, the region between two radius and arc. It is called sector. So it is very important. So now our first exercise is already finished. Now you can do yourself. Open it. 10.1. The center. First question. All the fill in the blanks and right and false. First is the center of a circle lies in the filling of the circle. Yes, center of the circle. Where is lie? Exterior or interior? Center of the circle. Yes, center is always interior of the circle. Next is a point whose diameter. Next part, B part. First part. A point whose distance from the center. Any point whose distance from the center of a circle is greater than radius. It is radius. And a point whose distance from the center is greater than radius. It means point is here. Then it is greater than radius or not? It means where this is point. Because what is given? A point whose distance from the center is greater than radius. Greater than radius, it means this point where is lies? Interior or exterior? It means it is exterior. It is the outside of the circle. Next, the longest chord of a circle is called diameter. We already finished it. Next is an arc is a fill in the blanks when its ends are the ends of a diameter. What is called when an arc? What is called when its end arc are ends of diameter? If we take it is diameter, and if we take its point arcs on the ends point, what is called it? So it is also semicircle. It is also called semicircle because when arcs we are take on the ends point of diameter, so it is neither minor arc nor major. It is called semicircle. Semicircle. Next is a segment of a circle. So segment. Fifth part. A segment of a circle is the region between an arc. So segment what is? Segment is region between an arc. It is arc. And region between an arc and a chord. What is? region between an arc and chord of the circle. Next is a circle divide the plane in how many parts? A circle divide one part interior, exterior second, and one is third is circle. So 3 parts. Next is second question. True and false. True and false. Read it. First is line segment joining the center to the line segment joining the center to any point on the circle is the radius of the circle. A line segment joining the center to the any point, it is called radius. Yes, it is true. Next, a circle has only finite number of equal chords. No, a circle has infinite equal chord. So it is false. Next, if a circle is divided into 3 equal arcs, if a circle divided into 3 equal parts, 1, so 3 equal arcs, A, B, C. It means AC arc equal to BC arc and equal to AB arc. If all 3 arcs are equal, it means can you say that? Can you say that it is a major arc? False. We cannot say it's major arc because all 3 arcs are equal. So it means they are only arc. Next is a chord of a circle which is twice as its. So do yourself and you can ask me if you have any problem. First exercise we already finished it. I will send you a PPT also. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.